What's going on, squad? So this is a little bit of a different video because if you've seen the post that I made on the community tab, I am not in the best place right now, but let's just say that it's just a speed bump, not a roadblock. Okay, so here's the best way to explain it. Not trying to get weird. Okay, so long story short, I just got out of a appendectomy surgery. It happened Monday evening. I mean, I had the Insanity workout, no problems. Iso chain workout, no problems. Weightlifting earlier that day, no problems. No like warning signs per se, or no weird feelings during all three of my typical exercise regimens that day, or any of the days before that, or that week, or whatever, you know. So Monday evening, I climbed into bed after doing Insanity. Again, no red flags during Insanity whatsoever. Had a little bit of a stomach ache. I wake up the next morning. It's not a little bit of a stomach ache anymore. It's actually now a somewhat big deal. So I'm like, okay, you know, whatever, man. Just don't be a biatch. Just sleep it off, and then, you know, just rest it out. So I canceled my morning shift for that day. I'm like, all right, I'll just train my clients in the evening. So the pain actually went down, because when in the morning it was painful to the touch. Pain went down. Pain went back up midday. So I text my girl. I'm like, I think I'm going to go to the hospital, but I'm not sure. So that's when I canceled my evening. I made a post on Facebook. I was like, you know, it feels like I'm getting knifed in the side, but I'm not sure, you know, maybe it's just gas or whatever. Because I did have a gas buildup, and I'm not trying to get, like, explicit. I was like, dang, do I have to fart? Like, what the heck is going on? You know, and it just didn't go away. It did not go away. So one of my clients actually reached out to me. He's like, dang, man, that could be gas, but hopefully it's not appendicitis. And, like, that, I'm sure I've heard that term before. Or run into it, but like I never really paid attention, because, you know, a lot of the things that you hear in life, but you know, it doesn't really apply to you, so it's just like kind of in one ear and out the other, and just get stored for processing, if that makes any sense. And I'm like, a couple hours later, when the pain started to rev back up again, I'm like, let me go ahead and look at this. And so I look up the appendicitis term on Google, you know. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna get all carried away with it. I'm not gonna like self-diagnose and be one of those people where it's just like, oh man, you self-diagnose and you're probably fine the whole time, but you let your head get away with all these things. But guys, I literally checked every mark on appendicitis, and I looked at the other conditions that were similar, and I maybe checked off one or two, but I literally checked off every one. And then I also saw, if you ever have symptoms for appendicitis, don't F around. Go get checked. So I'm like, man, all right, whatever. And then, you know, like as it's starting to rev back up, I text my girl. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in. So I go in to the hospital. This is now Tuesday night. Going for a CAT scan. There's inflammation in my appendix. The pain had radiated from my belly button down into the lower right of the abdominal. So the lower right, if you're unfamiliar with appendicitis, the lower right abdominal is a telltale sign that it's your appendix that's effing up. So I'm just like, oh great. And I'm just like, please just let it be gas. You know, I really don't want to be, I've never went under the knife before, ever in my life. So yeah, that happens. They keep me overnight, and they tell me that they're going to perform surgery Wednesday. It is Friday as of this recording. So they throw me under the knife Wednesday at 6 p.m. Weirdest experience of my life. I pretty much wake back up Thursday morning, and my throat is super hoarse. I guess so they had propped my mouth open for 45 minutes straight. I had oxygen going through my, like, it is just weird, guys. It was just weird. I don't know if anybody on the squad has gone through surgery. It is weird, like the whole, you know, anesthesia thing. And I just remember looking, I was on the operating table. I'm just like, shouldn't I be asleep? When does this thing start? Literally I'm getting wheeled out. Like, it was like on, like, for example, like this video, I'm not editing it, so you're gonna hear all the F-ups that I usually say when I record a video. But when I produce a video regularly, like, there's nice smooth edit cuts. That's what it felt like. It was just an edit cut, just boom, this time period now. I'm just like, whoa, what the heck? You know, so that's what happened. I got discharged from the hospital Thursday, yesterday, around like 1-ish, roughly. So I got the I cannot work out for 4 to 6 weeks. Pretty much my abs are cut. So they dug in and cut up my abs in 3 different spots. And like I said in pretty much any video, okay, long story short, any movement that we perform except for just all forearms or all calves, it involves your core. Shoulder press, it involves your core. Bench press, it involves your core. Squats, it involves your core. Deadlifts, it involves your core. Shoulder press, you know, whatever, 9 times out of 10 it usually involves your core. And that is totally true. I am unable to use my core for anything above 10 pounds of force. So obviously that limits the iso chain. I can't use my iso chain for right now until I start to rehab. But then probably hear my dog in the background. My mom just rolled up. But then I actually asked the nurse, I was like, hey, can I just do like planks? Once like my stomach actually heals up, can I do planks? Because it's not a dynamic movement. My muscles are just under load, and they were just like, anything that will make the muscles contract, whether they are moving or not, is not a good idea. You don't want to be back in here because of a hernia. So for the next couple of months, you guys actually might see me holding back a little bit. It's going to be a lot of cortical inhibition because I don't want to open myself back up and go back to the hospital. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I just want to give you guys a little bit of an impromptu. This is a really personal vlog for me to you because, you know, you guys mean a lot to me from literally from being from the very first video up until today, and just seeing the whole progression with my knees and the strength and everything. So I just wanted to go ahead and share this with you. There will still be videos. Since I'm not able to work out, I'm actually going to be able to put more time into video editing. At the cost of weightlifting, but it is what it is. And that's pretty much it, guys. Just giving you guys an update. So can you see my puppy? You back there? Oh, it's all blurred out. That's my girl back there. You see her? Woo. Wait. Woo. Okay. All right, guys, but thanks for watching. Thank you so much for the prayers and support. It really does mean a lot, guys. This too shall pass. It is literally just a roadblock. It sucks that I can't lift. You know, I really wanted to push these numbers. I had a couple of video ideas for the channel, for the iso chain, that I actually have to wait for now, but it is what it is. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you like the video, be sure to drop a like, go ahead and comment. Do an extra comment for Nimbus. His bark is loud enough to wake up the entire neighborhood. So just comment Nimbus. All right, guys, I'll see you next video. Peace.